seems like everybody's talking about how do we raise up the next generation. I'm asking that question because I want to see the next generation rise up and stand on our shoulders. But it seems like so oftentimes the next generation starts over. The next generation starts over, that we don't seem to build on anything. And I wonder why is that? Well, a lot of people use the analogy of passing off the baton. I don't think that works. And the young leaders that we have and work with, it doesn't work for them either. Because the idea of a baton, if I hand the baton to you, or I hold on to the baton, I'm running my race, and when I'm so tired I can't go on another moment, then finally I hand it to you and you can take it from there. The problem is I hold on to that so long because I'm afraid if I give you the baton, then I'm done. And a lot of older leaders, I think, they fear letting go because of that. And at the same time, when the day does come to hand off the baton, we can't find the young leaders because they haven't waited around. Because unfortunately, they've had to go somewhere else to fulfill God's purpose in their lives. And I think that's tragic. And I think we end up rebuilding over and over again, where the next generation doesn't really get to stand on our shoulders, where our ceiling is not their floor. And it's really important to me, if we're going to do this thing right, that my ceiling needs to be the floor of this next generation of leaders. And so what I've discovered along the way is that the next generation of leaders, they don't want what I've created. They don't want to inherit it. When I say, hey, it's yours, take it, it's like, why would we want what you created? Why would we want to inherit that? You didn't include us, and now we can have it, really? And either they're not around to get it, or they say, I don't want it. Here's my idea. If we create the future together, the generation can build on top of each other. If we include the younger generation in the planning and the building of our ministries and churches and all the rest of it, if we include them and really listen to them and really invite them in and really say, we need what you have for us, then I think they'll become a part of it. Then we become multi-generational. Then we don't spawn orphan churches, which I think can happen, where our young people have to go out by themselves to be who God made them to be. And then they lose the idea of having fathers and mothers like us. Like we need them and they need us, but yet we go separate paths. So I see the picture of more being a fire starter or a torchbearer. That rather than passing the baton, that I'm a torchbearer. I want to light the fires of a young generation. And I find out if I light their fires, you light my fires. And we stay lit together and I stay relevant. And so for an older leader, I feel like I can stay relevant to the end if I don't hold on tightly to what God's given me and I'm willing to share it. And my role changes and this and that. But I've come to realize that I'm needed. I'm needed at this stage of my life, and I'm going to need 20 years from now if I'm still alive in that area of my life too. And I'm needed by this young generation, and I need them. And it really does break my heart that the church does not grow into that intergenerational reality and build on one another, and it's built so much out of fear. And so I just really want to encourage anybody that's listening to this that as we're raising up a generation, let's invite them in. And we need you and you need us to build this great kingdom of His.